What's up, guys? I'm Julius Comic Slate here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
Still got my coat on. It was cold outside. We just got in back from eating, so it takes a minute. We're on Sean's computer. He's got an old PC.
Takes time.
It takes time. So we're like, all right, let's go eat. So,
Good time.
and fortunately, it's gonna be a relatively quick video with the top 10. So
I got 6.
I've got 10. So there you have it. Now, before we start, remember, guys, we're at $72,719 for Born in Blood 3 Special Edition. It jumped up over $1,000 in between when we did our skip-its and mez to now, which is pretty crazy.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, who'd have thunk it? But yeah, like we said, guys, we added the Shikari box, collector box for the final 48 hours only. And we added, boom, Ariel Diaz, Marvel exclusive artist now. We got her on the trade dress. We got a metal cover and the virgin cover by the stunning, the talented, the beautiful Ariel Diaz. She is amazing, and Marvel is very lucky to have her right now. But hey, you can have some of her great indie work right here while time lasts. So that being said, all right, top 10 of the week. I am on to, so that means number 10 of the week. I got Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer.
Whoa.
Number 9.
Number 10.
It was number 10.
Whoa.
I had really struggled with this one.
It was almost a meh for me.
Yeah, it really was. So we journeyed back to hell with Kerr, attempting to save the soul of an innocent child that he killed with his own hands.
I like that part.
Yeah, me too. He goes through hell, having to atone for his sins, and he may not make it out in one piece, literally.
Yeah.
The fight is out of the fight with the ice dragon is wild, but it's confusing at points with the sorcerer and what the helmet is telling him. It's like very difficult to follow at some points in this book with what goes on. The art is solid, dialogue is good. There's a solid cliffhanger, but there's some
I hated the end of this book.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Stupid.
But there's some head scratching lines of dialogue that can be confusing in this.
Yes.
It's like, wait a minute, who's saying this? It can be hard to follow. Don't worry. All right, so we're on to number 9, one of Kyle's favorites, Vampirella, Year 1, number 5. So it's 1969. Vampirella is on Earth, and whoa, it gets bloody.
Sure.
We see her find her classic outfit, and she has her first encounter with a Mordecai Pendragon. Yeah, so she can literally feel that she doesn't belong here. And by the end, she and Pendragon discover something really strange. Love it.
This book exists.
This was good, and we have one more issue to go. I find it's good. It's a recommend for me. This is a very fun read. Yes, Kyle.
No.
Yes. Turn that frown upside down.
Hopefully.
And we're on number 8. I have got Miles Morales. Oh, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 3. So this didn't happen at all in the book.
Nothing exciting happens in the book.
Well, it's a key. Hey, Kyle, it's a key. Key, come on. First appearance of the Rabble.
That's a name.
Yeah. But hey, I got to give this comic all the credit in the world. We get the motivation of a villain. It's their POV, and I understand it. We see it as illogical, and that's the point. She's insane.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. We're seeing it from her perspective. She is insane.
Then we sympathize with her.
No, we don't. No, it wants us, the reader, if we're logical, we're seeing this as an insane person.
See how it plays out.
So I enjoyed the opening pages of this. My only wish is that the artist showed visually just how insane this villain was to nail it home. Like a close-up of their face, like, oh, okay. But
she's not a villain.
Yes, she is a villain, Kyle. Now, like I said, for right now, it's good. But like, if it turns to where she becomes Miles' sidekick, I will be pissed. But this is a good origin of a villain right here. The middle of this sucks and is redundant because we go back to fighting the Scorpion again, which he fought in issue 1. It's like, why are we doing this again? Wait, really?
I still don't know how to. It takes teamwork saying at the same time.
But so all I'm going to say is, if they had extended the origin of the villain a few more pages, they got rid of that lame fight in the middle, adjusting the ending to Miles getting his ass kicked by the new villain. It's a bigger recommend. That's probably been like my recommend of the week. But it's a lower recommend, but it's not bad. Please do check it out. It is. We have the possible origins of a good villain right here.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yes, Kyle.
no.
Yes. Yes. All right, we're on to number. Number 7, another one of Kyle's favorites. I got Batman: Legends of Gotham, number 1. So yeah, this wasn't bad. You know, I'm wondering honestly when this was written, because this plot centers around Leviathan and the info they gathered.
I thought that was Future State.
No, Kyle, you're wrong. It's Leviathan. This is what Brian Michael Bendis introduced before Future State.
Oh,
yeah, like when Sean first opened the store.
Yeah.
Future State. No, before Future State.
Wow.
Like 2018, 17.
It's going back.
Yes, it is. Going back a long way. And so it's effectively a heist comic, and it's not bad. The first half is a lot of setup and dialogue, but it gets a little fun afterwards. I did like it. The ending is interesting as well. So it's good. It's a recommend, you know, because it does pick up, does get good. But like I said, my question is, when the hell was this written? And
why?
We get a good heist comic.
They're not legends.
Yes, they are. All right, so we're on to number. Number 6. I got Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 2.
I have X-Force 37.
Interesting list here. Why don't you talk about?
Listen, this week sucked. This is up here because the art is really, really good. This cover is absolutely fantastic.
Mastrazo.
Yeah.
Mastrazo.
But again, the Deadpool stuff, honestly, you literally don't need Deadpool in this book.
No, he's a non-factor.
Yeah. And I would say that for most times, you don't need Deadpool.
Unless you love stupid jokey jokes.
Yeah. So if you cut out Deadpool from this, you still have Asshole Beast still being an asshole for reasons. There's something here, maybe. But again, I gave it a pass because of the art this week and the cover. Silent Night, Deadly Night, eh?
Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 2. One of my favorite slasher movies from the 80s. 1 and 2. I love them. 1 is great.
1's good.
2 is...
2's something else.
Oh my God, I love 2. So in this continuity, Billy is still alive, was locked up, but escapes with the help of some black magic, which I can go with. If you've watched the films, it gets a little nutty, but very nutty.
It's not really.
Yeah, it's fun. Hey, you had your chance in this game's event. His brother Ricky this time is married with a kid. Okay, sure. A local cop and someone who else also named from the same orphanage. There's a lot of connections here. They're all from the same orphanage in that town. It's like,
of course they are.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's a small town, sure. So the one big question I had, I don't know if you picked up on it. Are they saying that the old man in that retirement home was the Santa who raped and murdered his mom?
I don't know who anybody was, other than the girl, the cop.
Well, what they're alluding to, like, hopefully someone else read this. Hopefully the team who worked on this is watching this, because I did like this. I want to know if the old man that they're hinting at in this, and there's in a retirement home, is the one who it was the Santa from
the first one.
The first one who
murdered,
who murdered his murdered his mom. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, like 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah. But that's a big question I had. Yeah. Anyways, lots of questions. Murder, bloods, guts. Recommend Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 2. This is what you get. I can enjoy it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 5. The Flash 1 Minute War Special number 1.
Moon Knight.
Wow.
20.
So low, Kyle.
This could have been a meh.
Wow, Kyle. Wow. So Flash 1 Minute War Special number 1. So there's 4 stories here which take place in the past, present, and the future.
Yeah.
And we see the impact this alien race has had gathering resources, as well as the speed of the speedsters as a resource. The first 3 are really good, but the last one, the speedster and Gold Beetle are ridden like insufferable assholes. You just want to die horribly. Hopefully one of them does die or winds up in a hospital bed or hurt locker at some point. Hopefully Goldbug does, or Gold Beetle, whatever the hell it is. for the most part, it's a recommend. And I do not recommend that last story, and it doesn't really seem impactful at all with the other ones at all. It was just wedged in there just because. Hey, Gold Beetle, future state, we remember you. No, we don't.
No, I don't.
No.
The Moonkanai 20, is this a key?
No, it's not.
It's not a key.
No, those two did exist.
Okay.
They're prior existing characters. Deep pull. It's very deep pull.
Yeah, it's very deep. I'm like, I don't know who these fucking guys are.
They did exist. I had to look them up too.
And they just breezed in and out of here like they didn't matter. Although you were setting them up like they did matter, only to not matter. And I don't know. This thing is lame, I guess is the way I would describe this. It's kind of
you
lost.
You woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Holy shit!
This thing has just lost its edge. Moon Knight, I feel like it needs to get back to formula.
No. Well, this issue was significantly better than the last two issues.
That's not saying much.
Yes, it is.
Because those were dog shit. This is just
they were dog shit. They were steps down, but they were still good.
It's a better part of the dog shit, I guess. It's okay. The art's still good. I just it needs something, and it's lacking vision. Not the character, but teeth.
Could not disagree more. Okay.
And the backup story.
I'm sure which you loved. Yeah, it was great.
Did not need to be in here. just cut out that backstory with Blade. It's like, please stop. So. It's a light week.
All right, so we are on to number 4. I got Playthings. Number 4.
I got Ancient Enemies.
Whoa! Holy crap, Kyle! That is significantly higher than I thought it'd be.
Was it?
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't read issue 1, so I had no clue what was going on, but I was still able to kind of follow this. The art is good in this. I think the art's really good in this. The card stuff, the paper of this book is actually really good.
Yeah, they
talk about that a lot. But
yeah, Frank Miller's publishing company, they put a lot of money into their books.
Yeah,
like this. Yeah.
Like compared to Marvel toilet paper, like this is actually nice.
Yeah.
I liked the story. I liked the imagery. You could tell there was definite like religious kind of subtle undertones.
That's fine.
A few points in this, which it was subtle. I mean, if you see it, I literally jumped out. I could see it, but it was good. Now the stakes with a blown up bridge and having this group called the Greater Good, which name's okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's all I kept thinking when they kept saying that. It's like, oh Lord, you need a better title.
The Greater Good.
But yeah, it's like, hey, go fix this bridge because it got blown up and find out who did it. And that's what they're trying to do. It's pretty good, though. It's okay. It's a recommend.
And speaking of recommends, I got Playthings number 4. Holy crap. This is unsettling and terrifying as all hell. The art really sets the tone for this story as well, although it can be a bit confusing at times to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's terrifying seeing what's going on with this woman in this twisted funhouse this guy's running. Or I believe it's a guy. I don't know. But
it's fun.
And the experiments he's doing on people, that is true horror right there. What he's doing to these people. This blows anything DC, Marvel are doing out of the water with this creativity as well as the horror and suspense. Yeah. This is a strong recommend. Playthings number 4 from Black Caravan. Yeah. I'm still waiting for Rad Wraith to come out. That 3rd or 4th issue. Yeah.
We'll never get it.
Yeah, no, it keeps getting pushed back. All right, we're on to the top. I got Red Winter Fallout number 2.
Didn't get that.
What?
King Spawn number 19.
Wow.
I got nothing to pick from. The art's really good in this. I really liked the paneling in this. There was a really cool like crime scene tape outline on one of the pages.
Yep.
There's just like little subtle things like that I really like in this book, and they kind of do that a little bit in King Spawn, which I really like. Now this story took a weird turn. I'm like, wait, I don't know if it's been a minute since I read King Spawn, but I'm like, I thought there was something with Violator and Hell and them trying to get him to take over so they could do something with the Hellgate. What are they called? Whatever they're called.
The
dead zones.
Dead zones, yeah.
And but yeah, and I'm like, oh no, this is just a murder spree of somebody stealing brains from people. I'm like, that seems odd, but all right. But again, good art, good cover. Let's recommend this week.
Okay.
All right, Red Winter Fallout. I did not.
Red Winter Fallout. Yeah, I've been digging
got one
this.
of
Yeah.
these.
So this was good. Once again, our heroes, well, quote unquote heroes, are on the run. There's some great tension-filled scenes with cops. There's a shootout, and then we have Russian police investigating what happened at the refinery. And we have the Americans getting involved now, doing some undercover work. There's some cat and mouse games in this going toward the end as well, which is very, very fun. Ends on a cool cliffhanger. Strong recommend. Red Winter Fallout #2. This is really, really damn good. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Not your number one.
I enjoyed a couple more things that were just as good too. Because
This week?
unlike you, I didn't wake up on the wrong side of the bed. So
Oh,
yeah,
it's all the right side.
sure. #2. #2, I got Moon Knight, #20.
Wow. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, #9.
Wow. Okay. So Moon Knight #20. So someone is killing Moon Knight's former informants, his shadow cabinet. It's very fast-paced, action-packed, kinetic. Yes, it is. Moon Knight and his friends are trying to save who's left of his former shadow cabinet. Each one keeps dying, and Moon Knight is getting frustrated and pissed off. He's trying to find out who's next, so he may have to incorporate his other personalities to find out who's next, which is cool. That was clever. I did like that.
Or a page.
It was more than a page, Kyle. Eventually, we find out who the killers are. It's a very deep poll. I looked them up, but we're still left with who ordered this by the end in a desperate Moon Knight. This is a solid recommend. But for the love of God and all that's sacred and holy, do not read the horrible, cringe-inducing backup story by the stunning and brave Danny Lore. It is terrible. Does not need to be there. All it is doing is trying to push Blade's daughter. That's all.
Shoehorn her in there.
But it has nothing to do with Blade's daughter at all.
No.
And why is this even here? It did not belong. But ignore that. You're going to have fun with this issue. Strong recommend. Blade's back. Moon Knight's back on track.
So Death Dealer 9. Again, art's fantastic. It's a decent issue. It's good as far as issues go. As far as Death Dealer goes, lower tier. This issue. Yeah,
we've read worse.
Yeah, it's definitely not as bad as that fucking wizard in here. His own issue. That was terrible. But yeah, we get Death Dealer in hell, and he's fighting his way out. He's fighting his inner dragon. That's what I kind of the metaphor for his dragon.
Metaphor.
Yeah, and then how he defeats it. It's like, oh shit, he's really messed up. I thought for a second I thought the art was just really bad, but then I was like, that can't be true. Not in this book. And then the end of this book, and talk about shoehorning shit in here. It is absolutely stupid. It is so bad. It's just cut this shit out. Cut it out. It's bad. It's just tied in here, and they knew they had nothing, and they don't know what to do with it. So I do not like that story arc. But aside from that, it's a good book. Good action in here. A good fight scene. Let's recommend.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. Those are the #2s of the week.
Those are the number doses.
Yeah. Which means we're on to the number. I got Divide Rogue Sun #10.
Playthings #4.
Just finish my thoughts on Playthings.
This book is absolutely haunting.
Yeah,
it is just unsettling and creepy in a way that I have no idea what's going to happen when I turn the page. And the art I find okay. I like it. I really like it in parts.
It fits the story.
But I hate it in other parts where when she's under the bed, I had a really hard time trying to figure out what was going on. But what I really like as far as the art and everything is how the dialogue is portrayed in this. Of you don't know who's saying what and where. She's hearing these voices, and it's like, are these coming from characters, or are they all in her head? And it's like you can kind of, I don't know, it's just done incredibly interestingly as far as the panel layout and the dialogue. The lettering is absolutely fantastic in this. Yeah, again, she is just in this fun house, and it is hard to describe what is going on and what's going to happen with her. We have no idea. Or is she just crazy? We still don't know. She's just trying to find her daughter, and this guy is, or they, them, whoever, is just screwing with her the whole time. Great. So, solid recommend this week for Playthings.
Speaking of solid recommends, I got Rogue Sun number 10. So this was interesting in the fact that we get to see the Night Sun in the late 1300s from Bristol. So I wonder if he actually fought that vicious chicken of Bristol. Could have.
Or the Day Sun.
Day Sun. I like to think he fought the vicious chicken of Bristol and died. You know, and Sir Robin had to avenge him.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
Possible.
Anyway, that's a joke. Anyway, it's because of Dylan's stepsister that he's around now, and Dylan goes off on his siblings for sneaking into his room and looking for a sunstone, because it's kind of hinted out like they were trying to find it, borrow it, whatever. And so there's some comeuppance in this issue from that.
Cute.
Yep, so we got some good family drama. We also see into the secret identity of the new villain and what he has in store, and it does not look good for his friend he wants to involve either. Yeah, Dylan had his own drama with his buddy who's going to homecoming, and you can tell he's jealous and angry because Dylan's girlfriend broke up with him, but his buddy, who's a bit on a nerdy side, he was kind of pushing him to go ask this girl out, you know, to ask her to dance. He did. She said yes, and you can tell Dylan's like, no, don't go with her, man. Don't. Come on, hang out with me, whatever. And it's like, no, come on. Like, yeah,
Bro code.
Yeah, Dylan's pissed. Yeah, Dylan's pissed.
Bro code, bro.
He's jealous. Yeah. We also find out about whom the big baddie is in the series named Morningstar. We see how he's responsible for all the big baddies, what they want, and what they can and can't do in our world. So this issue is a big reveal of everything, pretty much what's going on. And Dylan says so he's named after the devil with the name Morningstar, but no, he's told it's the other way around.
Shouldn't you be wearing the bucket?
Once again, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I found it very interesting and fun stuff. Yeah, I love how we had to, and this you had, because he enters a new realm in this, so you have to turn the comic when he enters the new realm.
Cute.
Yeah, it's cute. It works. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So this is the standout, the star, the highlight, and the best book from the whole Radiant line. If you're not reading Rogue Sun or think any other Radiant series are the best, like god awful piece of crap last week, you are wrong. Strongest recommends. Ryan Parrott is kicking ass right now and writing circles around everyone else in the Radiant universe. This is where it's at. Cannot wait till it's all collected. Strongest recommends. Rogue Sun, number 10. Love it.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Friday's going to be a very interesting conversation, Kyle. That's all I got to say.
I'm curious what Max is going to say about Death Dealer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Blade, Blade's daughter. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for the week, guys. What do you think? Am I 100% correct? Is Kyle 0% correct? Please do let us know in the comments. And please do remember to back Born of Blood number 3 special edition. We just jumped up a little bit more. 72, 799, 783 backers. 44 hours to go, guys. Make sure you do jump in and back this. Get the limited edition box and the Ariel DS covers. You do not want to be too slow, as Sean used to say.
Does he still say that?
No, he doesn't. He hasn't said that in a long time. Yeah, just funny.
Dang.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. Please remember to buy what you like, collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters. We'll see you guys again on Friday. Maybe we'll do a closeout stream for Born of Blood on Wednesday. So in the meantime, take it easy.